The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Kings! Done!
On the ground, they'll go with Rachaad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with White. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
On 1st down, right back to White. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's to the left side. Caught by McMillan. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Good.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Take it in at the 8. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They get 15 on that game. First down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, he'll work forward for a couple. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Second down and 8. In motion, Lamb. Throwing, Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Regular. Done.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Set.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's Palmer, the man in motion.
What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good.
Third and long.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
Baker to throw. That is into the hands of McMillan. Give him 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Good. Watch out.
On first down is Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Good.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now the Bucs will take their first time out.
Check. Real. Watch out.
A second down throw for Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Gray going to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Good looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Back north.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. One quarter in the books. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Over.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal. but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Rodgers on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now a give up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
In motion, Lamb. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Get 300! Get 300!
Rodgers to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Baker going to hand it to White. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there.
Run.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Rodgers now. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Rodgers going up top again. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Rodgers. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on
it. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Run, run, run. Good.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Good.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Demario Davis there on the play. Second and 7. Play action now with Rodgers. Going for it all. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This returnable with Palmer. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Kings! What's that?
Throwing is Baker. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side, it either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They face 2nd down and 7. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Open man, right side. He's got it. Well, they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the 50. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Jump out!
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll send their tight end left. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. They bring the tight end in motion. He'll get this out wide. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Good.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Mayfield to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Motion man set right. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Baker to throw. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. That's hot.
To throw is Mayfield. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
26.
Rodgers on 1st down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. 1st down for Aaron. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Tight end motioning left. On 3rd down, Rodgers. That is caught. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The PAT, up and good. And the Cowboys go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What's up?
Here's Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one underthrown and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll stay on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Up the middle they go. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Good. Good.
Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin.
Hurry.
So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though.
Regular. Point it right. Watch one.
They'll run over center with White. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is 2nd down and 5.
Good. Watch out.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Watch out.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Pistol. Watch out.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are back within 6. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Run. Hey, 626.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll run on 2nd down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.